and them want see you flop. The advantage you no bother get him. Cause the higher the stone and the harder it drop. That the rope we a get him. Resilience is a part of me. The hardships and diversities, oh Jah, you keep us rolling on and on and on. No matter how rough the road, we're still in control. No matter the heavy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's 23rd of June on a Sunday. We are back to Sefton Park at Africa Oye 2024. And why I'm here now to tell you who we're expecting this evening, the headliner, Julian Ricardo Marley is going to be here this evening. And we're going to hear a very nice, good reggae music from him. He's the legendary son of the music icon and the reggae icon, Robert Nesta Marley. As you all know Bob Marley, so we're going to have a feel of his son today. And he said he cannot wait to show what his father has bestowed on him. The musicality, the culturality the father has bestowed on him to display in Africa Oye tonight to music lovers, Africa Oye lovers, and to all festival goers. Yeah, so we're waiting to see that tonight. And when he's here, we're going to give a shout to the whole family, to the whole Bob Marley family, because they're very close to my heart, I got to be honest to you. They're such a lovely musical family, and that's what I love about them. We're going to give a shout out to Sharon Marley, Sidela Marley, Ziggy Marley, Stephen Marley, Robert Marley, Rowan Marley, Kimani Marley, and Stephen Marley and Damian Marley and all the Marleys. We're going to give them a shout, you know, and then we're going to enjoy the good vibes of reggae music. And we're going to ask Julian Ricardo Marley, popularly known as Juju Royale, and everybody wants to know the meaning of that Juju Royale. You know what I'm saying? And how he won his Grammy Award, the Best Reggae Album of the Year, which is called Colors of Royals. So we're going to be here with him tonight and talk to him about all this, and also his inspiration, his musical life, and how his father has influenced him, and stuff like that, here at Africa Oye 2024. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, Africa Oye, it's the festival, the music festival, and a cultural festival for the African and the Caribbeans that brings most African nations and the Caribbean nation and the diaspora together. So it's a very powerful festival, more than just a musical festival. So we're looking forward to that tonight. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, enjoy this evening, and enjoy. As from 12:30, everything is getting taken off today. It's like an aircraft now that wants to take off. Africa Oye aircraft, everybody fasten your seatbelts, because we're going 45,000 feet above sea level musically, and we're going to come down tonight to touch ground again at Sefton Park, and then the festival comes to an end. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we meet there when we get there. Bye.
She a boo, be a boo, she a boo. So I'm gonna have to groove. I'm gonna have to groove. Oh. Hey, she a move, be a move, she in a move, make her move. She a move, be a move, and I'm a herb and me vital juice, yeah. Be a move, she a move, I'm in the groove, come on make her move. I'm in the mood with me dancing shoes, yeah. Make her move. I'm in the mood,
so somebody can teach himself, beat that vibe and stuff like that. That's a huge talent, a huge talent.
Well, I mean, when you say teach yourself, if you was on the earth alone by yourself, what can you learn? Nothing.
Yes, man.
So it's still, you know, like, didn't go to school to learn music, but I can come to a show, I can come to a rehearsal, and observe musicians playing because of the love of music. You're going to love, you're going to find doing what you love to do. So music is something that I love from so high, you know. So you just want to do it. If nobody is going to teach you, you're going to find out how to do it because you love it. That's how I started music. Just by loving it and observe people.
In one of your interviews, I remember you said you can't wait to show the cultural and the music gift that God has bestowed on you. You said you can't wait to show us the musical and the cultural gift that God has bestowed on you. Can you explain this cultural and musical gift to us and it relates to the African origins here? Yeah.
Well, I cannot explain some of it because some of it comes out in the music. You have to wait till showtime. Yeah. But you know what we represent is what it's about. Unity, African unity. The unity of everyone. But Africa is the main place that is we are waiting for. Yeah, the US, US of the age.
I like that, yeah. And okay, another question I got for you, Julian. Do you sometimes feel the pressure of living up to your father's fame? Do you feel that pressure sometimes? That people are expecting too much? Because
I don't. No, because first of all, I don't check what people expect. I don't deal with what people expect. I deal with what the Almighty expect.
Yes, man.
Not like what man expects. So what we get is, for instance, I am taller than my father. I am taller than all of my brothers. So it's a different already. You already have your individuality and your personality. So give thanks for the blessing of God that you don't have to fight myself. Yeah, just search for yourself and that's it. So we don't need expectations and what people think. If you think about that, you will never write a song. You'll be confused.
You're right. Now, very short one. Tell me that meaning of Juju Royale.
Well, Juju, because my name is Julian.
Exactly, I got it.
And Royale, because I was born in England.
Yeah.
So the Royale. You go to Jamaica, Juju Royale, why you come from England? It's Royale. It's Royale.
I like that. Can you tell us what it feels like with you, that moment you are aware that you're the winner of the best reggae album during the 66th anniversary of the Grammy Award? The moment he was announced as the best reggae album artist of the year.
Well, I mean, first of all, when we heard about it, I was about to get a release in Australia.
Yeah, I remember you were touring in Australia that.
I didn't even have a minute to think about it because they said, "I win." And then the next man said, "Ready for the airport?" I said, "Yes." Luggage, airport. So when you leave for the airport, we are no longer online. So I did not get online until 8 hours later after. So, it's out in the world, for people to see that the music is substantial. But what does it mean? It's something that you put on your shelf. You cannot eat it, you cannot drink it.
Yeah, like that.
So it is a good something good, but there's more, that is just a level. There's lots more to be done.
One of your music called Roll. I love that music so much. I love that song so much. When you said, Jah is my cruise control.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you that Jah is your cruise control. You're in the safest hand.
Safest hand. It cannot
the
crash.
safest of the safest.
Everything Yeah, autopilot.
Autopilot, you know, I love that.
Pilot.
I love that. Could you tell me what instigated you to sing Roll, Roll? Because when I listen to that song, I really love it. You know what? Because it keeps me going on. Because I wasn't a disabled person, but I was working out myself in a wheelchair. And when I listen to your lyrics, it really hits me like a rocket. I swear you're positive. And he said, you gotta keep rolling because Jah is your Christian.
Yeah. I mean, when you look out into the earth, you know, there's so much things to change from what you are, what you were created to do. See, it's just like you have to keep on pushing through every obstacle that you see. Like, so like we say, don't give up the fight, get up, stand up. Same thing, roll, keep moving, non-stop. Don't make this little energy get you down, don't make that get you down. Don't make bad mind get you down. Don't make somebody talk you out of being who you are, as in, say, you come for spread love, but the man them say, oh, love is soft. You can't spread love, you spread love, bro. No, be yourself. There's always a voice that speaks inside. No matter how tough somebody is, you have a little small voice inside saying, you know, you should do that, you should do that.
You're right.
But them say, no, man. So this voice is the thing, and this is it. We keep on rolling through every obstacle. So the first obstacle is within yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
That's where the biggest obstacle is, inside of oneself.
Yeah. Roll on.
Yeah.
Colors of Royal.
Yeah.
There's 7 tracks in that album. I know you love all of them, but I'm gonna ask you some questions. Which one is your favorite track out of the 7 tracks? Color Royal, I love all the tracks. I'm going to ask Julian when I see Julian, because whenever I hear all those tracks, it moves my body and soul, I swear.
Yeah,
it moves my body and
soul.
soul.
Our vibes, you know, just use them. You know, because we are here really to deliver a job message. So we can sing many things, but the real thing that we want you to get is what Jah wants you to get, what want you to get. So just see them. You know, you have Rob. You know, those 2 songs are very powerful. And then everything else is nice. You know, Made for Your Love, In a Mood.
In a mood. You know. I love that In a Mood, man.
Right, yeah.
So, how does it feel being in Africa? Oh yeah, an African and Caribbean in the country today.
It's very great to be part of this, event being held in the UK. So to spreading this African message, and lifting up the awareness and the culture, strengthening.
Yeah.
Because the youths they need it, little children, I call them children, it could be 17, 18, 19, you're a child.
Yeah, it's a child, man. You're right.
They need this message, they need to know how, their heritage, you know what I mean, and the culture.
Culture, yeah.
When everyone feels empowered, then you're not looking down on nobody. Everybody can unite.
Yeah.
But when you don't know your power, your worth, it's very hard to unite because you feel down. But this is to elevate, and we're happy to be a part of this.
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh yeah. Hey. No matter how rough the road, we're still in control. No matter the heavy load, these wheels come round. No matter how rough the road, we're still in control. No matter the heavy load, these wheels come round. Hey, come roll, come roll, come roll, roll, roll. Yeah, yeah. Come roll, no matter how you try and you stop and you want to your flat to your advantage, you no matter. Cause the higher the score,
No matter how you try and you stop and them want to see you flop, the advantage you no bother get him. Cause the higher the stone and the harder it drop, that to the rope we a get them. Resilience is a part of me, the hardships and diversities, oh Jah.